something's wrong.
Well, the truck arrived and it's time to let him pass, let him unload, and let's see what's inside this beautiful Lizard lawn care trailer that is ready for us. Boxes, pallets, and we're going to use the Merlo Turbo Farmer to unload and to check what's inside. It seems that we have a bunch of... It's a mower into pieces. And yes, I said mower. The second one seems wheels. We have a bunch of wheels. So once everything is unloaded, as I can see, we have a lot of work to do. We have a Zero-Turn into pieces. We have a bunch of wheels. All the wheels that you actually can choose in the store. Tracks, of course. Probably the most expensive pallet right there. We have deck replacement, blades, 2 units of baggers with a door, decks, tracks, wheels, the spikes, we have the wheel spikes, and well, we are ready. We have a lot of work to do, so let's unpack it, jump into it, and get to work. Well, now we have everything unpacked. We have every single piece of equipment sitting down. There is still some stuff getting unloaded. But so far, the exposition is ready to open. We're going to start receiving orders. We're going to start receiving you guys with your purchase orders for the Zero-Turn mower. We have them here sitting on the yard. We have them. We position all the spares in case you break something. Well, we're gonna have your bag. We have tracks, wheels, decks. We have absolutely everything, and we have prepared here a small area to show the different capabilities, the different options that are coming with the Zero-Turn MOW-IT. For an example, let's start with the basics. Whenever you get it, whenever you go to the catalog and you want to buy one of the Zero-Turns, this is the basic setup, this is the basic color, and these are the starting rims. You can go, of course, you can go a little bit crazy. You can go with a fine-tune engine, you can go with duals, because why not? You can, well, it looks absolutely amazing. Of course, color combinations, anything you like. We have here also the front LED bar, cause well, yeah, why not? We have here a bagger unit. This works in game as a forage wagon, so it's gonna pick up from the ground anything that the mower is going to be cutting. So that comes really in handy. Now, for example, here we have a little bit more extreme version, colorings and with more delicate colors, and this one is using, of course, tracks. Don't worry, if you break those, we have a bunch of them down there that are going to replace the ones that you break, so don't go easy on it. And another of the options that you can actually put into the Zero-Turn are the spike tires, specially designed for those uneven terrains or very pronounced hills. That is going to come in handy. Maximum traction. We have one of the options. We have one example right here. Well, this has been it's been a little bit used already, but hey, still working, still resisting. We have some straw piling here and some mini bales. Well, we're gonna test it. We're gonna see how the small front plow is working. Plus, we gotta check all the options because it is a Zero-Turn mower, but it can also act as a mulcher. So, heads up. We're gonna go into the testing course and we're gonna see what are we talking about. Well, now it's time to demonstrate how the Zero-Turn MOW-IT performs and works in the field. We have here our testing area and we are going to show the 3 main functions that we have in this Zero-Turn, and also the points that I'd like you to pay special attention when operating the MOW-IT. First thing first, like on all equipment, we need to turn it on. Once the engine is turned on, we need to pay attention to the top left of the screen where we select our implement. Ideally, we are going to select first if we want to operate the mower. Like if we are on a harvester selecting the header, we are going to select the deck that is below the mower. Now, when we are there, you can pay attention that we have selected work mode MOW-IT at the top left of the screen, right, highlighted just right there. Now it means that right now the mower is going to, well, mow, and it's gonna drop the grass on the left side of the deck. Now that can change, and we are gonna take a look at that in a minute. Once the mower is on, we're gonna press left bumper and we are going to press B on the controller to unfold the mower. You're going to see that a couple of things, a couple of new features appear. Like right now, you can see that it says mowit, and you can see the side protection for the straw drop area. If we start operating it, we're gonna need to turn on the mower. That is my standard operation. You choose left bumper and press X on the controller, and it's gonna start up. As you can see right there, we are dropping grass on the left side of through the left side of the deck. There is yet another option, because you see that we have a bagger. We have a bagger attached to the mower. Now we are going to select, again, pay attention to the top left of the screen. We are going to select the bagger right now. And if it's not lowered, we are going to lower it. You can see right there that it says lift pickup. If we press it, it says lower pickup. And you see that the icon changes. It needs to be lowered. So we're going to press B and we are going to lower the lift. Once we've done it, we need to activate or turn on the loading wagon or the bagger. So we press left bumper again and X, and we turn on the bagger. You can see right now that the icon turns blue. Pressing Y, we are going to go back to the bagger, to the deck, and it says selected work mode mowit. This time we are going to press right bumper and we are going to press the left stick down, and it's going to change the bagger. Things happen. We see also that the text on the deck changed to bagger, and we have the grass blowers appearing on the side of the deck. If we now press again left bumper and turn on mower with the X, you can see that the grass that we cut before is being picked up, plus the one that we are just cutting. Now, bear in mind that the bagger has two capacities. The first one is the stock one is 350 liters, which is very, very small. And the second one is an extended capacity of 5,500 liters, more like useful when you are mowing like large pieces of ground. I'm gonna disconnect the bagger in here, select the bagger and disconnect, and we are going to prepare the next function, which is the Mulch-IT. Same story. We select right bumper when the mower is selected, not the deck, and left stick down to toggle the work mode, and it's gonna change to Mulch-IT. Now we have nothing on this side. We don't have blower, we don't have the protector, and again, left bumper plus turn on mower. If we start mowing, we are not mowing, but we are mulching. So everything that it's below the deck, it's gonna be mulched. Pay attention to the change on the ground. In here, it's not gonna change because it was already mowed. But if we actually go through here, you are going to see that we are mowing. We are mulching, sorry. It also works to mulch when the grass is, when you have the high grass in between your vineyards or your orchards. Right now it was not tall, but it also does it. And if you are on a field, you will be able to see that effectively the status of the ground changes to Mulch-IT. Now these are my orchards, and it effectively mows. It doesn't change because the grass is not tall. If we check on the minimap, you can see that these areas are purple. which means that they are mulch. We go here and we see, you can see through these areas that it says mulched. In the area, it's very difficult to see because it's very small, but right here, you can see that I just passed driving through here and it's mulched. Okay, if we deactivate the fertilize, you see these areas that are mulched. Now the vineyards are not getting fertilized, but you will be able to mow the grass in between them. Those are basically the three main options of the mower, and how are you meant to operate them. Now remember that the mower can deactivate the deck, so you can drive around, because we're going to have more attachments coming. So you can deactivate, you can just select the deck and detach it, and you can just drive without the deck attached, which is kind of weird, but hey, it is your mower. You drive it. If you want to go and buy the bread to the local grocery store with your mower, well, be my guest. Back from the testing grounds, let's get into the office and let's see what options are you going to get for your Zero-Turn. Within the bag, and whenever you are in the store, you're gonna find three items. You're gonna find the Zero-Turn MOW-IT bundle, the Zero-Turn MOW-IT bagger, and the Zero-Turn MOW-IT leveler. So nothing that you already don't know. We have at the left all the information. We have the new brand, the Lizard Lawn Care, and we have also on the right all the options that you can actually set. Wheel brand, wheel setups, lights, roll bar, underglow, and finally engine setup. Now inside the wheels, you're gonna have a bunch of options. You have set 1, set 2, set 3, depending on the pattern that you like. Special mention, whenever you pass set 5, then you can have set 1 with duals. Just because, well, because why not? And if you go left to the last option inside the brand Lizard, you have the roller spikes, which are extremely aggressive. So let me change the color of those. Let me change the color of those to stainless steel. There you go. So you can see the spikes right there. Now, if you move the wheel brand to the right and you go to Trelleborg, in Trelleborg you have only one wheel selection, and those are the mowit tracks. Custom tracks made for the occasion, and they look and work like a charm. Following to the wheel selection, and now that you're happy that you're gonna buy a Zero-Turn with tracks, allow me to show you the options that you have in terms of lights. Because what happens if you want to do your yard, you want to mow at night? Well, got your back. We have lights, which are very small front lights right there. That's very simple, very small light, discreet, but hey, they do what they intend to do, and they show you where you're going. You have also an LED bar that is more, this will be crazy, that this is quite bright. We have a roll bar light, but we don't see the roll bar. Well, in order to see the roll bar lights, you need to activate the roll bar. Whenever you activate the roll bar, you have there a bunch of lights active right there. You can remove them or you can activate. These are work lights. Or you can go with the tiny bitty ones and the roll bar, or the LED and the roll bar, or nothing. We're gonna go all in. We already seen the option for the roll bar. In case you wanna go crazy, you're gonna need it. You wanna protect your head. Underglow. Well, it speaks by itself. Underglow, yes, we do have underglow on a Zero-Turn mower. Why? Why not? The underglow has several options. It could be no, white, green, red, blue, and back to no. Last but not least, the engine setup. A standard 36 horsepower engine or a mowit tune with 82 horsepower. Because, yeah, it has to have 82 horsepower. Now in color selection, you have the main color that is going to be the frame, and then you have the design color that is going to be the top part of the Zero-Turn, the gas tanks and the fuel tanks. Okay, you have them right there. Lastly, in design colors, you have the third one, which is going to be the seat color. Of course, you can choose the rims, and don't get me wrong, the tracks don't change color. You can select purple, but it's gonna change only the front tires unless you choose a different set of tires. Then it changes everything. Please, I don't want to see this color combination around. Just make sure you use like nice and decent colors. Please don't. Madzi, I know you're listening. Please don't. The next implement is the Zero-Turn MOW-IT bagger. It's basically a forage wagon that does all your forage wagon fill units, and it can go in between 350 liters up to an inflated capacity of 5,500 liters. Now, 350 is very small, kind of accurate, but 55 is actually a lot of fun. You can do a lot of work with 5,500 liters. In terms of colors, you have main color attached to the frame and design color that works with the bagger. Last but not least, something that I don't think is amazingly useful, but that I've seen in tons of pictures that you guys provided as a proof that there is levelers or front plows for zero turns. So, well, there we have it. We have a front leveler, a front plow for our zero turn mower. How it works? It's a small leveler. It's a very, very small leveler, and well, it does what a leveler does. In terms of main color, the blade, design color, the frame. Well, now that you're happy, allow me to show you something that has been also requested and one of the main changes that we had on this zero turn. I'm gonna jump into the fancy one. I'm gonna jump in this one. And usually the decks on a zero turn are detachable. So we are not going to be different. You can actually detach the deck. You can just leave it there. You go backwards or go frontward depending on the wheels that you're using. And you have your zero turn without the deck. Special functionality? None. It's done like that because we are going to have extra implements that you will be able to attach below the zero turn. So we decided to go ahead and since the beginning have it like that, so it's gonna be easier for us once the other attachments are ready to be released. Now, don't tell me that this is not beautiful. I know that you guys are waiting for the zero turn. You know that I always takes time not only to show the options in the store, but to present them in a way that no one else can do. Now in here we have our exposition of the zero turns, our field work in the place that we can actually test how it works, one a little bit demonstration of height climbing with that. We have all the spares and we have our office. We are waiting for your orders for your zero turn mowers, and don't worry, we have plenty of spares if you break something. Now, having said that guys, and as usual, be nice, play nice, and see you around in the channel. Let me know in the comment section below if you like the video, if you are excited about getting the zero turn, and how are you going to use it. Please share pictures, Facebook, Discord. Let me know how are you doing with the newest zero turn mower for Farming Simulator 22. Bye!